we accept the theme of sacrifice, kindness, generosity, if we don't believe that this life has a purpose, that we came here, we live, and then we will die, and we are a bunch of highly organized rocks, then there is no room for morality. While the entire humanity is based on morality. Look at the revolution of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Imam Hussein alayhi salam has made the principles of morality as the icon, as the beacons in his revolution. Every movement, everything that he did based on a principle, based on moral values. Look at him. The Imam alayhi salam used to live in Medina. Then he came to Mecca. Mecca is the town of his ancestors, the town of his grandfather, the town of his father. It is his hometown, Mecca. He could have stayed in Mecca and challenged Bani Umayyah and Yazid, and could have declared the state of Mecca to be his own, and fight them in his turf. But the Imam refused to do that. He left Mecca. Why? Why did he leave Mecca? He had so many supporters. He left on the 8th of Dhul Hajjah, when so many Hujjaj have came to Mecca to do the pilgrimage. The Imam left on that day. Why? Because he wanted to preserve the sanctity of Mecca. He was not obsessed with fighting Bani Umayyah, or for the sake of governing on reaching power. Otherwise, if it were reaching power, he could have stayed in Mecca and fought Bani Umayyah. While he refused, he said, لَإِنْ أُقْتَلُ مِنْهَا بِشِبْرٍ أَحَبُّ إِلَيَّ مِنْ أَنْ تَسْتَحِلَّ مَكَّةً. It's better that I stay outside of Mecca and get killed without the sanctity of Mecca get violated at the hand of Bani Umayyah. When he walked from Mecca toward Kufa, he met the army of Hur ibn Yazid al-Riyahi. Inshallah, we will be talking about that incident in the future nights. 1,000 soldiers. They were all exhausted, tired, and thirsty. And Imam and his companions had all water. What did he do? He could have killed them all. He could have fought them, killed them all to deter the rest of the army. But instead, what did he do? He gave them water. Why did he give them water? Isn't it because of the moral values that his grandfather has introduced? On the eve of Ashura, Shimr ibn al-Jawshan came and declared and kept calling Abbas and his brothers and says, Ayna bani ukhtana. He was related to their mother, Fatima bint Huzam, al-Banin. He was related from the same tribe. He kept calling them to give them amnesty. They didn't reply to him. The Imam didn't answer him. The Imam said, answer him. Give him an answer. Even if he is a fasiq, but he's related to you. Why would the Imam alayhi salam ask for such kind of thing? To uphold the moral values that his grandfather has brought. On the day of Ashura, Zainab was staring at her brother. All of a sudden, she looked at her brother, started to weep and cry. She told him, Hussein, you are son of Ali ibn Abi Talib. You're the bravest man that I came to see. You're crying in this battle. He said, no, sister. No, Zainab, I'm not crying for myself. I'm crying for this army who's going to hellfire because of me. Those 30,000 people are all going to hellfire because they came to fight. This is the morality of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein. When he was fighting, what have agonized him in the battle? Not his wounds. Not because he lost Ali al-Akbar and Abbas and the rest of his family. When the enemy attacked his household, attacked the women, attacked the camp, and he was fighting them, at that time he was agonized. He stopped and said, وَيْلَكُمْ يَا شِيَعَةَ آلِ أَبِي سُفْيَانَ. If you don't have a religion ويلكم إن كنتم لا تخافون المعاد فكونوا أحرارا في دنياكم. Be free, be noble. Do not attack the ladies while I am here. Come attack me. Kill me before you attack and ransack the camp of Rasulullah. These daughters are the daughters of Rasulullah. On such eve, the eve of the 2nd of Moharram, the next day, 2nd of Moharram, when Imam Hussein and his camp companions got to Karbala. When they came to Karbala, they took for a rest for a few minutes. When Imam wanted to leave, he took his horse, but the horse didn't move. The horse stayed for a while. The narrator said that he changed a second horse. Again, the horse didn't move. Third one, fourth one, until 7 horses the Imam changed, and neither of those horses moved. He asked, what is the name of this land? Some people told him Nainawa. He said, what else? They said it's called Ghadriyat. He said, what else? They said it is called Al-Qaf. He said, what else? Tell me. They said they call this land Karbala. He said, yes, this is my promised land. Here we need to camp. Bring down the provisions, come down on this land. Then he looked at his son, told him, Ali al-Akbar, here you and Qasim will be decapitated. Oh Abbas, here you will lose your arms. Here I get my son, my 6-month-old baby massacred. Then he looked at Zainab, told her, Zainab, here you're going to see your brothers all been killed. You will see that the horse hooves right on my crushed ribs and chest. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك وأناخت برحلك. عليكم مني جميعا سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار، ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين ورحمة الله وبركاته. وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.